I first want to just start off with our mission of Turning the Heart Center. We turn the hearts of youth and family through education, leadership development, and family enhancement services. Our main goal is to motivate, ignite, and transform human potential into action, leadership building, and building healthy family relationships. One day, we have a vision that one day every city in America will have Turning the Heart Center. Turning the Heart Centers where hearts are being turned and lives are being changed. So what I'm going to talk to you today about is 3 seats that I sat in my life, and that the young people that sit in their life that we work with. We have the seat of a quitter. We have the seat of a camper. And then we have the seat of a climber. At the age of 12, I joined the gang. I grew up with both parents, really had no excuse to join a gang. A lot of my family members were involved in gang activity. But for me, I was born with a hip disease. I was born with a bone disease called Leg-Perthes disease. So at the age of 7, the growth of my right leg stopped growing. And as I grew up as a child, I was in children's hospital and went through many surgeries. So the result of that, missing school, my self-esteem had dropped. So I knew at that time I had a lot of hate. Why did this have to happen to me? Why was I born this way? So at the age of 12, I joined a gang. And we all know that when you join a gang, you get instant respect, you have a sense of belonging. And that's what happened with me. I was quitting in life. I said yes to the gang and said no to my education. I said yes to the gang and no to my future. I said yes to the gang and I was quitting my family relationships. The result of that, age 13, I became an alcoholic. At the age of 15, I started using meth. At the age of 17, I was arrested for 2 attempted murders. I was involved in a gang shooting. And I went through these courtrooms and also to the juvenile hall, and went up to CYA, California Youth Authority in Norwalk. But something in there, I did not learn how to rehabilitate myself. So when I came out, I thought I had it all together. I could beat the system. I had no support. I had no guidance. So with that, I had no one that I could count on, because the neighborhood wasn't getting me anywhere. And then I was falling deeper into the drugs. Started using meth every day. Had to sell drugs to support my habit. In 2004, I got my last arrest. I was on a high-speed chase in Imperial Beach. And I was looking at 18 years in prison. Then I said, I have to stop using drugs. That was the key. Drugs is killing me. It's killing my family. And I was having kids at the same time. I didn't know how to be a father. Didn't even know how to be a son. Didn't even know how to be just a normal person. So I went to a recovery home in Escondido. I got bailed out, went to a recovery home in Escondido. And a lot of charges got dropped. They ended up sentencing me 2 months and work furlough and on a 3-year probation. But when I came out, I was still I went to the seat of a camper. Because a camper is one who stays complacent. That is someone who just really relaxed. I got it together. I'm good. Just on ice. But it was a lifestyle for me. I didn't want to further my education. I didn't want to grow as a person. Until one day I met Doug Luftbroer, Executive Director of Turning the Heart Center. I had to do 30 hours community service. And that's all I was there for. But that place transformed my life. That place was able to believe in me, to know that my past will no longer punish my future. And then I began to think as a climber, in this seat right here. I started hanging around with people that believed in me, people that I could rely on, that will encourage me, empower me. So I became a climber in life. There was nothing that was going to hold me back. Then I caught a vision to start programs at Turning the Heart Center, such as GAME, our Gang Awareness Through Mentoring Education program, Substance Abuse program, and Anger Management, because there's a need. But one thing with me, I always knew that I was born for more. I always knew on the inside that there was something out there better than what I was living. And that's what we try to do at Turning the Heart Center with the youth that we